They say nothing good ever happens past midnight. I used to laugh at that until the night I learned it was true. I was walking home from a late shift when I saw him. A man standing perfectly still under a flickering streetlight. At first, I thought nothing of it, until I realized he hadn't moved in over 5 minutes. I slowed my steps, pretending to check my phone, but my eyes kept darting back to him. He wasn't on his phone. He wasn't smoking. He wasn't even swaying like a drunk. He just stood there, like a mannequin left in the wrong place. The street was empty. No cars, no dogs barking, just him and me. I thought maybe he needed help, but when I got closer, I saw something that froze me. His eyes were wide, too wide. The pupils swallowed almost everything, leaving only a thin, ghostly ring of white. It didn't look human. It looked like staring into a bottomless void. I tried to walk past him quickly, but the second my footsteps echoed, his head snapped toward me. His neck jerked too sharply, like something mechanical, and then he smiled. It wasn't the kind of smile people give. It was too wide, stretching ear to ear, his lips straining over teeth that seemed too many. My fight or flight kicked in, and I chose flight. I walked fast, too fast, but I didn't run. Running makes you pray. I thought I'd left him behind until I heard his footsteps. Slow, steady, matching mine. I ducked into an alley, desperate to lose him. When I turned the corner, he was already there, waiting. That's when he spoke, or maybe whispered. His lips moved too slowly for the words I heard inside my head.
Don't go home.
My legs gave out. I backed away, trembling. And then he started walking toward my jerky, twitching steps, like a puppet with tangled strings. I ran. I don't even remember how I got home. I locked every door, every window, but when I looked out my blinds, there he was, standing under the streetlight outside my house. Same smile, same stare, same whisper echoing in my skull. I didn't sleep that night. I couldn't. Every time I blinked, I saw him. By morning, he was gone. Or at least, I thought so, until I checked my phone. There was a photo in my gallery I didn't take. A picture of me, asleep in bed. In the background, standing under the flickering street light outside my window, was the man. Only this time, he wasn't smiling, he was waiting. I don't usually talk about this, but I need to get it off my chest. Back in college, something happened to me that I've never been able to explain. I went to a small school just outside Chicago. The classes were fine, but the dorms looked like they hadn't been touched since the 70s. My room was in dorm hall C, 3rd floor, room 317. The walls were stained, the radiator hissed all night, and the ceiling light buzzed like it might die any second. I thought it would be normal. I thought I'd have a roommate, but what I got instead was something else entirely. Her side of the room was already set up when I moved in. Sheets tucked tight, pillow perfectly fluffed, even a pair of slippers neatly placed under the desk. But she never came back. At least, not when I was awake. Because that night, when the lights were off, I heard it. The sound of slow, steady breathing. Not mine. Not through the walls. It was coming from the other bed. I sat up in the dark, holding my breath. My heart was pounding, but I forced myself to turn on the lamp. The bed was empty. Still perfect. Not a wrinkle in the sheets. But the breathing had stopped. The next morning, I tried to laugh it off. Maybe it was stress. Maybe I was just overtired. But then I found it. A note, sitting on my desk. 4 words, written in neat, careful handwriting. Stop moving my things. My stomach dropped, because I hadn't touched anything. When I opened her desk drawer, my hands were shaking. Inside were pens, notebooks, and a student ID card. Her face smiled back at me from the photo. My roommate, the one who never showed up. After that, The room never felt empty. When I brushed my teeth, I saw movement in the bathroom mirror, a faint outline of someone standing just behind me. When I opened my closet, I found clothes that weren't mine. Dresses, shoes, things that hadn't been there before. And at night, the breathing grew louder. No longer soft, no longer steady. It sounded like someone awake, someone listening. One night, I whispered into the dark,
Who are you?
and the bed across from mine shifted, the sheets bent, the pillow dipped, like someone had just rolled over, but no one was there. I couldn't take it anymore. I needed answers, so I went to the housing office. I asked about my roommate. The woman at the desk looked confused. She typed into her computer, then her face went pale. She turned the screen toward me. My roommate's name, room 317, assigned to me, but beside it, written in red ink, deceased. Do not assign. That night, when I came back to my room, both beds were made. Perfect, like nothing had ever happened. But on my pillow was another note. Thanks for letting me stay. I don't know if I'm losing my mind. I don't know if she ever really left. But sometimes, when I turn off the light, I still hear her breathing. And lately, I swear I've heard her whisper my name.